And we look forward to the future contributions and in the members' ballot from the member Simon O'Connor. Kia ora.
Dennis O'Rourke.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Like many other members of the House who have been legal practitioners, I acted in the registration of so many joint family homes over the years that I've certainly lost count of them. It was a very, very popular piece of legislation and a very, very popular thing for people to do. And I might say, Mr. Speaker, that it was a nice little earner as well for those of us in the legal profession. So that was an advantage all by itself. Thank you so much. It was, of course, fundamentally a way in which a husband and wife could become the joint owners of a property and become the legal and beneficial owners thereof. It was a convenient and inexpensive way to reflect the real interest of both the husband and the wife in the family home. It offered some protection against creditors, but not very much, and I don't think that was ever a major reason for people registering joint family homes. It meant a transmission by survivorship if one of them died. That was important to them. It confirmed equal rights to occupy and use a property, and that was pretty important, especially to wives who like to see this being done for obvious reasons. It prevented alienation of the interest of either party while both were living, again very popular, especially with wives. Did not affect the capacity to mortgage, sell or charge with the agreement of both parties. It was not property for the purposes of the Insolvency Act, but the main reason, Mr. Speaker, was that it was a transaction which was exempt from stamp duties while they applied, from estate duties while they were applied, and until relatively recently from gift duty, which has now also been abolished. So now that those things have been abolished, the popularity of joint family homes is of course reduced. It's sometimes said that there is a lingering advantage in joint family homes with the protection against creditors. But as I said before, I don't believe that was ever a primary consideration for most people who registered joint family homes. So the loss of that very limited protection, not a primary reason for joint family homes, won't really be missed. And it's not a reason for opposing this bill. So, Mr. Speaker, the joint family homes legislation and facility was very popular, but it's no longer necessary. One of the disadvantages of it, of course, was that it was discriminatory and that it did not apply to de facto partners and it did not apply to single owners. And it has been superseded, of course, by matrimonial legislation, which provides the same facility in a different way. So, Mr. Speaker, we in New Zealand First agree that the Joint Family Homes Act is redundant and will certainly support it going on to the Select Committee.
Dr. Cam Calder.
Tēnā tātou te whare.